And before this, we were all trying to keep our secrets and, okay, well, don't let that recruitment company know what we're doing, and, we don't want them to catch on. But actually, we all have the same toolkit. We all have access to the same ways to market our company. But now I think what people are realizing, it's your brand voice, it's your credibility, it's your insights, it's your connections, your network, your approach. That is what makes you different.
On today's episode of the Recruitment Marketing Podcast, I'm joined by Tessa Fison, who is a recruitment marketer and freelancer. We had a great chat today about a lot about creating content, how to create content for your personal. Marketers need to be creating their own content to be able to help recruiters do the same on their platforms. It's really important that we're actually getting out there and learning how to do it ourselves. It's one thing to tell someone to do it, but when you're not doing it yourself, you kind of don't really have a leg to stand on. And also, Tessa used to be a recruiter. We marketers bash recruiters who turn into marketers sometimes, and it's probably a little bit unfair. You do have a background as a graphic designer, so I think that lets you off. But that knowledge for you has ended up being incredibly valuable when you've gone into actually helping recruiters understand more about marketing as well.
Absolutely. And having that alignment between sales and marketing it's so important. Recruiters need to see that you're actually invested in helping them and giving to their time. Recruiters obviously have targets they're trying to hit and KPIs they're trying to make up, and they need to see that actually there's going to be a benefit from this. So it's a win-win. I think for me personally, building my own personal brand as well. I attend events with the recruiters. I've, gone on webinars and podcasts and, asking them and trying to feed off of their knowledge and actually the experience they have. And that's had such a good reaction because recruiters then see that I'm there to help them. I'm not trying to waste their time. Actually, I have a plan. I know exactly how I can support them. And I think because I've been a recruiter, I know how to talk that language. I had to do the same thing. And it's transferable, whether if it's recruiters or sales, it's easy to create that relationship when you can really talk the language. And that's the thing, I think, building your own personal brand, even if you're full-time in a company, you are an employee advocate for your brand. And I think it's easy to get lost, and it's easy to just follow what everyone else is doing. And before this, we were all trying to keep our secrets and, okay, well, don't let that recruitment company know what we're doing, and, we don't want them to catch on. But actually, we all have the same toolkit. We all have access to the same ways to market our company. But now I think what people are realizing, it's your brand voice, it's your credibility, it's your insights, it's your connections, your network, your approach. That is what makes you different. Every recruitment company can have an email marketing campaign, but it's what makes you different to the rest. That's what you hold on to. That's what you own, which I think is important. There's definitely a lot of planning and strategy with marketing that I think recruiters don't see sometimes. But again, it's just letting them know that actually this is value. This is an investment that is going to help them.
Yeah, Tessa has some really incredible advice for both marketers and recruiters. So it's worth tuning in where you usually find your podcasts.